Welcome to the world of Space Engineers, where you can engineer, construct, explore and survive in the vast expanse of space and on alien planets. But this game is much more than just a survival sandbox. It's a playground of creativity and innovation where you can design your own ships, space stations and planetary outposts from scratch. You can travel through the cosmos, discover new worlds and mine resources to fuel your ambition. With its intricate mechanics, beautiful graphics, and passionate community, Space Engineers offers an immersive and addictive gaming experience that will keep you coming back for more. Space Engineers is more than just a game. It's a thriving community of players, modders, and content creators who are passionate about exploring the depths of space and sharing their creativity with others. Since its release in 2013, Space Engineers has amassed a dedicated and talented fan base, with over 1 million copies sold and daily player numbers averaging at around 4,500 players. One of the best ways to experience the community's creativity is through the Steam Workshop, which boasts over 500,000 unique user-generated items, including vehicles for air, land, sea and space, mods to fine-tune or widely redefine the gameplay experience, and scripts you can run on your builds that make life a little easier. From small utilitarian vehicles to massive, heavily armed battleships, the workshop has something for everyone. But the community's creativity doesn't stop there. YouTubers like Splitsy, Captain Jack and Jack RPG regularly create engaging content that showcases the game's depth and diversity, from detailed tutorials to epic multiplayer battles. Twitch streamers like Blambeard, Poopoo Creed, Fedorov and even myself share our gameplay experiences, answer questions from our viewers, and have a blast in the process. Whether you prefer to watch or play, there's always something new and exciting to discover in the Space Engineers universe. So, whether you're a veteran player or just starting out, I encourage you to check out the Space Engineers community and see for yourself what makes this game so special. Space Engineers has a gameplay loop that is reminiscent of popular sandbox survival games like Minecraft, Rust, Ark and Conan Exiles. The game starts you out with little to no resources, and it's up to you to gather and process these resources to build your ships, bases and contraptions. Gathering resources can be done by hand with a ship or through complex contraptions that you design yourself. The resources then need to be processed into ingots or gases, which are used to create the components for your creations. You can link machines together using conveyors and build blocks that move and filter your cargo. The terrain, asteroids and ships in the game are all deformable, adding a layer of realism to the gameplay. While the base game lacks a defined grand objective, there are PvE elements such as NPC stations, ships that float past in space, and the occasional unknown signal. These provide players with unique rewards like free skins for their engineer and tools. The next update for Space Engineers due out this month, the Automatons update, promises to introduce more interesting NPC combat to the game, making PvE more engaging. On the other hand, PvP is similar to other games in the sandbox survival genre, with faction-centric base and raid gameplay being the most common way to play. You can also participate in popular tournaments held live on Twitch. For those who are looking for a more expanded gameplay experience than the base game offers, Space Engineers is actually really well put together, with recent major updates improving the way mods work for the game added onto what was already a very stable modding platform, meaning that mods often don't need to be updated between major updates, giving players a deep library of content to play with. Popular mods include things that automate and simplify some of the minutiae of the life of an engineer. Some mods just expand on the game a little, adding new blocks or minor mechanics that barely change the way game plays, or they might go the whole hog. It's worth noting though that if you're playing on Xbox or the upcoming PlayStation release, mods that expand functionality won't work when hosted on your console, and only server-side or data-only mods will work if you're playing on a dedicated server. Console players can't run scripts locally, but they are able to use scripts when connecting to cross-play capable servers in experimental mode. That brings us nicely onto the future of the game. As of recording, the community is hotly anticipating the release of this month's update, the Automatons update, which will expand the vanilla game to enable more complex automations without mods or scripts for those of you who are into that sort of thing. Since Space Engineers was fully launched in early 2019, it has worked its way up to 10 DLCs available on PC and console. These DLCs have a base price of about $5 American or £4 and are primarily made up of decorative blocks, with no advantage being given to players that don't buy them. This helps fund the ongoing development of the game, giving us new features that these DLCs tend to launch alongside. With that then, I hope you're as excited as I am about Space Engineers. If you're interested in buying it, you can grab it from Humble Bundle at the affiliate link down below, where a portion of your purchase can go to charity and support this channel. But don't forget to check isthereanydeal.com for the best prices. Xbox players can check out the Xbox store for a digital download, and PlayStation owners should be getting it this month, April 2023. Check out this video so that you can be prepared for your first day as a space engineer.